B fakes and B down the lane.
I'm a menace, but my mama ain't named me Dennis. I was riding around in trenches trying to find a way to get it. I'm a menace, but my mama ain't named me Dennis. Every day I got new guns. If you want it, come and get it. I'm a menace, but my mama ain't named me Dennis. I ain't never give a fuck though. If you thought it, I'm a finish. I'm a menace, but my mama ain't named me Dennis. My new Glock, it gotta be. Hit a nigga from a dinner, you can hear.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Big Chaotic here, Philly's Chaotic Sports. You already know what I need y'all to do. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a few friends. This will be kicking it at. Share this video and smash that like button. Just please smash it in on your way in. Just get it out the way. It costs you absolutely nothing. It's free. Now, with that being said, let me first start off by saying, please forgive me for not bringing you daily content. You know, allergy season, and you can still hear it in me. Don't have me like out of it, man, taking them Benadryls and stuff and just not feeling like doing anything. No excuses, but that's what's going on right now. But let me get right into it. Eagles, you already know. We got another cornerback. James Bradberry signed a 1-year deal, $10 million. Now, Big Play Slay has his counterpart on the other side. Let's see what we do. I'm not gonna say we done yet. We definitely upgraded the whole team. You know, I still think we need a solidified stud running back. You know, somebody very sturdy. You know, somebody we can rely on. Big body, pound. You know what I'm saying? Not east or west, straight north south runner. Need one of those. And still need a safety, a solidified safety. Now I think we can get by with Marcus Epps. You know, possibly. You know, I think he can fill that void right now. I don't think that that's an immediate need. That's something we just have to rush and get. You know, still early. We got all these little new pieces we just injected into the fold. We've got younger. Although Bradberry is 28, he'll be 29 soon. But you still need veterans. You know, yeah, you have to get young, but you still need veterans too. Great pickup. Can't wait to see how this pans out because, like I said, right now, I believe the team is designed to succeed. You know what I mean? All the pieces that have been incorporated this offseason has been strictly, you know, for the benefit of the team. And now we need Jalen Hurts to flourish. You know, there should be no excuses. Now, if he doesn't perform the way that it's projected because of all this talent we done brought in, you know, tightening up the O-line, you know, we got D-backs now. It's a whole new system. If he doesn't get it done this year, then we know what it is. It's time to go out there, either trade, find a veteran that's disgruntled in his, you know, current situation, bring him in. If not, we'll draft a quarterback. One way or another. It's all on Jalen Hurts now. So we got to stay positive and think on that. Still got a lot of work to put in. But that's what we doing. In other news, we already know Jerron Buchanan had an amazing knockout last week at Castile Clayton. So, you know, he's in contention in line to fight Errol Spence. But there's a lot of things going on with that Errol Spence and Bud Crawford situation. So we don't know, you know, what's going to really go on. They've been talking. Been a lot of heat, you know, little goofy stuff going on here and there. So we're going to really see if that fight going to take place or is one of them going to find an excuse to keep prolonging it. In other boxing news, Devin Haney, he's going through a little situation. You know, him and the George Gambosa's fight is you know, scheduled to take place in Australia. But right now, Devin Haney, you know, he's not been able to get his whole team, you know, his training team, trainers, his dad wasn't allowed, which is his manager, into the country. He's over there, but then there's still other pieces of his team that wasn't allowed to enter the country. So it's a lot of goofy stuff going on with that. So who knows, you know, what type of shenanigans they got going on over there in Australia. I'm gonna keep y'all posted, so you know y'all stay locked in. Y'all know on May 28th, Tank Davis fights Rolly Romero, so you know that's gonna be a very good fight. I'm anticipating a knockout. The way that these two been jawing at each other, the hatred, you know, the jealousy. It seems like, you know. So I don't know. It's gonna be a very good fight. I can't wait for it to go down. Stay tapped in. I'm gonna keep y'all posted on that. Now, I believe this to me, this is the meat of the day for me. It's been a lot of, you know, even though the season is over for the Sixers, it's still a lot of talk. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's very interesting because of what really transpired and, you know, what's been going on. So, coming from a very reliable source, you know, a NBA analyst, you know, had reported that for real, the real star that Embiid wanted was Bradley Beal. So now you know that this information has been put out there. Pretty sure Harden is hearing what was said. I don't know, you know, how this is going to affect his play. Is it going to get any worse than it already was? Who knows? You know, me personally, I believe it was foul play. You know, like he didn't really give us his all. Maybe he heard that. Maybe that's why he gave us the performance he gave us. So it's interesting, you know, because Embiid has said that Harden was never the star that he wanted. He wasn't the player. He had to settle for Harden, you know, when Bradley Beal went down with the injury. So, you know, Bradley Beal had a wrist injury that, you know, he had to undergo season-ending surgery. So that took him out of the trade equation because the goal was to trade for a star, you know, to align with Embiid to go for it all this year. Fortunately, you know, Bill got hurt. That didn't happen. Daryl Morey, you know, his man is Harden. So, you know, that's where the Harden thing came in at. So now there's a lot of speculation as to a trade that can possibly happen between us and the Wizards, including James Harden and Bradley Beal. It'll take a lot of other pieces to go along with it. It just wouldn't be a swap of the two stars. You know, it would have to be a lot of other pieces, you know, involved in this trade. And one of those pieces was Tyrese Maxey. Now, a lot of people, you know, Philly fans, they don't want to part with Maxey at all. I don't even believe the organization wants to. But keeping it business and keeping, you know, the success of the team going forward, sometimes, you know, certain players of a certain magnitude deem a player of that magnitude to be involved in some type of trade. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you gotta spend money to make money. So, you know, I don't know how that whole scenario is really gonna pan out. I'm stay glued. I'm gonna definitely keep y'all informed. But it's been a lot of other trade scenarios that have been talked about, and I've really like analyzed them and thought about it. You know, some do make sense. A lot of them would make sense to the average fan who just wants to see another star that has a big name come to our team. But you have to really look at the position, look at the need, look at the fit. Do they really fit with our scheme and our style of play? And is that going to benefit Embiid? So, man, you know, there was a couple, you know, pairings that were suggested. But honestly, the best one that came about thus far, it was two. Two of the best ones that in my opinion were the best two was Philadelphia trading Tobias Harris. You know, of course, Maxey was a part of this trade. You know, Tobias Harris and Maxey for Donovan Mitchell or Jimmy Butler. is Maxey going to turn into that star? He's not a star yet. He has the potential to be, but will he develop into that? That's the unknown. You know, could he develop into a Bradley Beal? Could he develop into a Donovan Mitchell? You know, somebody that can, you know, create his own shot, create shots for somebody else. You know, the Sixers don't have no player on the roster that has the heart like Donovan Mitchell. This is a fact. You know, nobody on that team, you can go through the whole roster. Nobody on our team has the heart like Donovan Mitchell. We need that type player. Nobody has the style of play like Jimmy Buckets. We know this. Those two type pieces, you know, will go wonderful with Embiid. You know, they talked about an AD proposed trade. It was a lot of trades and scenarios that they was talking about, different pieces and pairings. But the ones I said that I would really pull the trigger on would be either Jimmy Buckets or Donovan Mitchell. But for me, honestly, I don't think I would involve Maxey in that trade because I have a high expectations for Maxey. I believe we can put in a few other bench players or other pieces or get another team involved, you know, in the trade, whereas though we don't have to put Maxey up in that trade. You know what I'm saying? This is why you have to build relationships with them other teams. You know, so I'm gonna keep y'all posted, man, because this saga is just begun. It ain't even over. It ain't even really start yet. But it's brewing. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep y'all posted. Y'all stay locked in. You already know. Smash the like button for me. Comment in the comment section if you must. And stay forever sturdy. Everybody stay safe. You know what I mean? We already see what happened. Heat already, you know, they up 1-0 in the series against Boston. Even though they knocked us off, I'm pulling for the Heat to come through out the East and you know, come out the East. So that's what it is. That's all I got for y'all for today. Stay tapped in. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
I'm a menace. But my mama ain't named me Dennis. I was riding around the trenches trying to find a way to get it. I'm a menace. But my mama ain't named me Dennis. Every day I got new guns. If you wanna